Hey, this is Chad with Munday Scientific and Microscope Marketplace. Today we're going to talk about a Nikon TS100, and specifically we're going to talk about how to put a mercury power supply on that microscope. So this scope right here, Mike, come on in. We got a 12 volt 50 watt mercury power supply. You have this knob right here. This knob, it will not move up and down. So you have to twist it and it loosens it, and then you can slide the collector lens in and out. Once you find the place that you want it, you can lock it in. You're going to do all this with the lamp house on the scope. I'm just showing you, kind of giving you a rundown of what it is. These are the two centering keys that move the bulb and align it, help you align it, and this aligns the mirror. So this moves the mirror in and out when you turn this knob. So whenever you receive this lamp house, you're going to get a power supply, or you may already have a power supply. You have to plug this in. So make sure it's unplugged. And to plug it in, you'll notice, look at the pins right there. You have the pin set up, but there's a notch right there in the top. That notch goes right here in that. So that has to be lined up. So you can kind of push it around like that. You'll feel it click in, and then you screw that in so it's nice and tight. And you'll plug it in. All right, so once it's plugged in, we're going to show you how to put the lamp house on the scope. So this right here was unplugged, but that's for the halogen. And then it's going to be, I want to say it's a 3mm Allen wrench. It's a 2. Most Nikons are a 2. So there's going to be a screw hole here and a screw hole here. You're going to have Allen screws in there. So you're going to make sure that this is lined up. There's a pin right here that goes in this notch. Show it kind of from the top, Mike. You might have to back your screws out a little bit. These screws were really put in, so that's why I couldn't get it to push in. So that pin, show how the pin went in. See how it's in all the way? And then with your hand on it, lock these screws in. So you do that on both sides. And when we ship this back to the customer, it's going to be pre-aligned. We're going to go ahead and align it. There could be a little bit of adjustments, but we'll fire it up and we'll go from there. So just while we're talking about fluorescence, your filter changers right here, you're going to have one on each side that puts the filter in. And then you're going to have a shutter that can block the light. You want to make sure that's letting light through. And same thing, that lens, you can spread the lens a little bit there and get an extra diaphragm. So that's basically it on this scope. You can see when we put the filter in, it's kind of bright in here, but we'll just show you an example of how it looks. You can put a chem wipe on the scope, and then that's a really good way to align the bulb. You can see how we're spreading the image with this knob right here. And you see how that changes? And then you have your collector lens there. It's nice and bright. Go ahead and make sure that's aligned. You don't want to look at this for a long time. You'll get a bad headache. But we just wanted to kind of give you an example of how it looks whenever your fluorescent light's on and your microscope's working and you have proper alignment. So the customer should be able to confidently put this lamp house back on. And if they have any questions, they can always call us. You can call us too, 919-775-5596. info@Munday, M-U-N-D-A-Y, microscope.com. If you need to buy any of these parts or buy a Nikon TS100, you can find that at microscopemarketplace.com. And if this video brought you value, please like and subscribe.